Right, so I spent the last little over a week just editing the footage that I've recorded for days 3 through 10 of, well, playing this game. It's been a while since I've last played, so I may need a moment. On the other hand, I did finish editing the video yesterday, so it's not quite as bad as it would be if I were just, coming back from a regular game that's taken so long, since I've had a view over everything. Anyway, there's also the question of the next idea group I should take, since I'm about to unlock free tenancy. I honestly think naval ideas would be a good idea. The reason being is that in order to get exploration, you need, first off, the sheltered ports idea, plus, well, something else. I'm not entirely sure on the requirements, however, for most countries you need Admin Tech 20, Diplotech 20. I'm not 100% sure what the requirements are for Iberians. It's either Admin Tech or Diplotech 16, with the other one being at 20. I'm not sure which because I haven't actually played Iberia. I tend to play off to the side countries, like Congo, or Kiowa, or Khmer, or now in Japan. They're not quite as central focus as Europe is in EU. I mean, it is called Europa Universalis, so that's the question of empire ideas. Greatness. Ooh, autonomy change reduction. Admin efficiency, more states. Province war score cost, huh? Claim direction and maximum centralization. It's not great. I would prefer to pick out economic ideas when it comes. Yeah, so I think the order should be naval ideas so that my navy is somewhat stronger. If that doesn't give any naval combat ability, it does mean that I get more ships to work with, and sailors would be even less of an issue if they ever would be. Is the microphone? Okay, yeah. There we are. Okay, I got my book and I've untangled the headphone cables, which I probably should have done before I actually started recording. Oh well. Core is about to be complete soon, so... Ah. Who the heck are you? Are you... Oh, you're that guy. No. Are you seriously going to become the new Arakawa? No. Are there any privileges? Of course. Manpower levied from estate. I'm actually perfectly willing to give up this. It's gonna raise corruption gain on the other hand, and it's... Okay, yeah. Is there any favors? No, I've given favors to everyone. Cannot be removed for at least 10 years, and you can only grant a new power after 3 years. I do want them on my side, so... Now think about it, how much will a road cost here? Wait. There, that's better. Now it should be easier to hear my voice over the music. I don't even have enough manpower to contribute. Oh well, I think this road is cheaper than the one in EU. MEIOU. I know that for sure, so... And now we'll connect it up more easily, reducing the communication time. Unlike other forms of Buddhism, MEIOU monasteries trained monks to become warriors. This meant that an unhappy monastery was a dangerous one. When a sect was deeply unhappy with another sect, they could come to blows. Recently, two sects have come into conflict over Setu, believing that each has the right to collect offerings and rent in the region. What began as arguments have spilled over into bloodshed, and now the two are at war within the province. Let the food run its course. Ouch. Rainbow Sex, stop the violence. Ooh, that would be bad. If that 20% chance. Stronger set likely to win even without a raid. I think the end of the game modifier is less of a, permanent debuff for the province and more of a, this will stick around until the event comes around to finish it off. I have no idea how long that would take, but I'm willing to spend 10 military power just to make sure that my sect, the meditation sect, which I only use for prestige farming, because prestige can be used for, well, favors for the nobles. Yeah. It's kind of sad, since having more sects, although I would lose manpower, would gain efficiency to production. Embezzled goods. I guess those are an event, I don't know. I actually have the money. Might actually build something in the MEIOU. They have a decent population, and it could be used to help wrest control of trade in the region. Oh! Imported food buys. Especially since the city is actually still growing. I probably could spend some time developing this province on the side. So eventually I want to start getting universities for art power. The question is, would a marketplace be better or a warehouse? Because more production power would be great for this province, but it doesn't produce as much money for me. Whereas a lot of trade power would produce a lot of money extremely quickly. Which would be, well, it will give less bonus in the long run, but it will give me a bonus now. Besides, that's half the reason cities exist anyway, for trade power. So I will add a trade value, and it gives a rather decent modifier to gravity percentage. But not enough to raise it above. Yeah, let's do warehouse, so that the urban gravity should... Yeah, I think it should be over the current value of urban population. Estates are restless. Huh. Salvage your most powerful citizens from the various estates of you with concerns involving the new direction of your government. They seem especially concerned that the centralized government might infringe on their traditional rights. Lose 10 loyalty from the greater nobles, gain 15 prestige. And no. I don't want to decentralize that much. Especially since it's a lot of work to get this thing up. Okay, so I either lose loyalty from the hardest estate to please for a piddling amount of prestige, lose 5 of my centralization, possibly get stat hit, or gain 5 corruption. Right before I want to research tech. I think I'll take the staff hit. Okay, nothing happened. Oh, that's good. There it is, feuding monks. Yeah, that's a bad production efficiency modifier. Paved road network. And the merchant's quarter. Do you think it's a level 3? Yes, it is. It is a level 3 trade building. Since I'm not really needing the map, I do not plan on going to war anytime soon. As it would also be interesting to see exactly how much manpower I need. Or 325 for each unit. Okay. This might be smart to look at potential enemies. And / or targets of conquest. Oh, look at it. Do I even have a straight connection to you? No. What are... Oh, subject is the same overlord. Okay. So yeah, it would make sense to continue conquering up here. This island is going to be actually more difficult to deal with than I thought. Construction cost 1,500. Nope. Okay, yeah, I should be able to go. Cost 600. Not happening anytime soon. Besides, I'm busy building urban buildings anyway, so. Besides, road networks actually cost maintenance. However, they provide so many other benefits, it's usually a good idea to build them anyway. It used to be that if you built a building recently, or it's just started building a building or whatever, it used to be that there was a modifier in place to prevent you from doing so again. For some reason, that's no longer the case. I wonder why. Oh, wait, I know! It was probably just so that the province had time to recalculate urban infrastructure. They probably did it repeatedly. Check, just calculate for every province. Now they do it automatically, especially since the modifier is now much more, well, just natural. It used to be different, but I think the new way it's done is better. Although a lot of this work is going to go to waste once 3.0 comes out, because 3.0 has a lot of new things to it that will render a lot of this old stuff obsolete. One example happens to be the fact that there's districts, kind of like how Solaris has it. But digressing, it's quite funny how in base game there's only 3 cultures for Japan, Well, in M&T, there's not only one for MEIOU, but also, well, 8 of them? And Korean is just still one big blob of culture with nothing else in their culture group. Tagalog. Strange name. Oh. I'm wasting time staring at the culture screen. An inspiration to all. You know, I might actually hire him. If he's skill 1, definitely. Oh, yes. 0.75 monthly, that's a decent amount of money, but I have a lot of money now being produced, thanks to, well, trade. I've got almost a third of the trade power in the area. It also appears that the Shogun is not having a reduced level of control. Heck, Ryukyu has 40%, almost 40% of Liberty Desire. Liberty Desire 100%. Why? Is mine even that high? No. Besides, there's also the added benefit of... well, reduce prestige decay now that, well, my prestige is positive. This is going to bite me after it goes in the negatives, which it will at some point, maybe. But I also get an extra stat point every month. Year. Which means I can gain for myself stab more easily. I'm gonna aim for sessions that are a little longer than an hour because A, I get tired after a while. I'm not used to making long videos. I am to a degree used to playing sessions. There are times where I've played 3 hours, put 3 hours in the Paradox games, to one of the Paradox games. This tends to happen with EU4, I'll be honest, as well as Victoria 2. Less so for a game like Crusader Kings or Stellaris. Those are a little bit more off for me. They don't 100% fit me as well. EU4 fits pretty well, and Victoria 2, yeesh, it fits amazingly well. Yeah, so first off, yeah, back to where I was. Headphones. I'm not used to wearing headphones. I'm wearing headphones and using the microphone on it to record. I am not used to wearing headphones at all. I'm used to just letting the game play from the speakers. Yeah, I'm not used to wearing headphones, so I have trouble wearing them for long periods. It's less so of the case if I'm actively interested. The problem is M&T is less of an active interest and more of a long-term interest, whereas base game is a good bit more on the short term. I mean, there's a reason why most people quit the game before the age of absolutism hits Ian. Because a lot of people get bored by that point. Whereas M&T, I mean, sure, I probably do the same thing. but the amount of time I put into each game is a lot longer. And this doesn't even, and I'm not even including games where I sit there for 5 minutes thinking, you know what, I don't actually want to do this, and then just do something else, which I tend to do decently often with base game. But I've also done that with other mods, or other games in general. The second thing is literally just file size. Because I have to upload the videos onto YouTube. The issue is, if I put my computer to sleep, it may go wrong. Last time I put my computer to sleep while doing it, it somehow managed to not go wrong, but I'm not sure what I did to make it so, because the first couple times I did it, it broke the upload. The edited versions are long, less than 30 minutes long, so that's not nearly as much of an issue. The thing is, Western Europe tends to have pretty bad upload speed, pretty bad internet, because a combination of information monopolies and the fact that information tech, well, the information infrastructure tends to be about 20 years old over most of the country. As a result, Western Europe tends to have pretty bad internet. Whereas, well, if you want the best internet in Europe, with decent prices, or heck, even good prices, I mean cheaper than, say, German or French internet, you can go to Romania or Hungary, because those have ridiculously good internets with fiber optic cables. Internet connections with fiber optic cables. There's a map on the European subreddit somewhere. Although I haven't, it's been a while since it was up, so. Anyway, I'm digressing too much. I need to go ahead and save and then stop the recording here. So, oh yeah, one last thing. I plan on recording more footage for about a week. And after that, I think I'll try out a dual combination of continuing the Franconia campaign, since I only need half an hour. I only want to record half-an-hour segments for that, plus also editing footage. So that is when that will be coming back, and the edited episodes will be coming back again. Of course, it will be of this footage. So, and I figure once I'm coming back and editing this, I'll add some text to the corner, right around here or something, saying something about, or something. Maybe that's over last episode. I don't know. Alright, until tomorrow. See you then.